Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going through a bit of a dilemma and I wanted to talk with you about it. I'm going prematurely gray. I actually love gray hair. My father has this amazing full head of silver hair and he went gray early too. I don't have a problem with going gray per se. It just definitely makes you look older when you're younger. It's this weird feeling because I want to be totally okay, like homesteading hippie about the fact that I'm going gray early. But I want to rock it. I just don't want to rock it yet. You know what I mean? So as someone who's very Gungho Eco, I want to look for products that work. And a lot of my experience with natural products is that they don't last very long or I'm not happy with the results. And salons are not much better. The chemicals that they're using, Brazilian Blowout uses the same chemicals that are in embalming fluid. Super toxic. How do you dye your hair while being green? Like, how do you dye your hair as an environmentalist? Just as an example, this is like a random package. I would never go this color unless I wanted to look like salt and pepper. Here are some of the ingredients in this package of nourishing hair cream. Nourishing. But what it's doing is it's stripping your hair of all of its color. Decith 3, Laureth 12, ammonium hydroxide, olith 30, polyquartinum 22, ethylanoline, silicyl dimethyl silicate, polyquartinum, I already said that one, CI 77891 titanium dioxide 2, 4 diaminophenoxyleth, here we go, 4-diaminophenoxynethanol HCI, ascorbic acid, pentasodium pentate, sounds like pentatonics, NBIS2 hydroxith, that's the Shakespeare one, P, like a lowercase p, phenylenediamine sulfate, grapeseed oil, and all these patents. But it is a recycled package, so that's good. I look at something like this and I'm like, okay, my brain is important to me. Why on earth would I ever put chemicals like that so close to my brain and to my scalp? So then we're in a quandary, right? We don't want to dye our hair with all these chemicals as environmentalists, but we also don't necessarily want to look like Anderson Cooper right now. What is the root of your hair going gray? Like, why does our hair turn gray? So it turns out that there are herbs you can take that don't make your hair turn gray at a young age, and that will actually reverse the aging process of the follicles of your hair. There's this herb called faux tea. It's been used for countless millennia in China for many reasons, but one of the primary reasons is to help with graying of the hair. There are many myths about where this herb came from, but one of them is that there was a general who was sentenced for a serious crime to live in a hole for a year with no access to food and water. And everybody thought he was going to die. But when they came back, not only was he alive, but his hair had turned back to its original color, black. And it was because, according to this legend, he had lived on a root for that entire time. And that root was the faux tea root. The Chinese name is something that I'm going to slaughter, but it's something around Hosho Wu, which means Mr. Wu's hair stays black. They get right to the point. In China, faux tea is considered a premier anti-aging tonic and an adrenal tonic. Faux tea affects and tones the liver and kidney meridians. And from the limited knowledge I have of medicinal hormonal science, the functioning of the liver is super important for how your hormones function effectively. This obviously relates to hormones, and so getting your liver functioning appropriately, of course, makes sense that it would help what is happening to your hair. I love to buy my herbs from Mountain Rose Herbs in Oregon because they're an organic company, and I can always vouch for the quality of what you get. So we're going to circle back and let you know what happened after I go on faux tea route for a couple months. I'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, tell me about your journey with your hair. Are you still dyeing your hair? What are you doing to find natural products for your hair? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Maya Lily, and this is Gungho Eco.